I'm Patricia Barlow-Irick, and I train wild horses and I teach people how to train wild horses at Mustang Camp here in northern New Mexico. We've trained more than 600 Mustangs and burros for adoption. In 2021, I took on a student and found her a fresh Mustang with the intent of documenting our process. Maria is a statistician in Portland, Oregon. Her special needs rescue dog, June, introduced her to positive reinforcement based training, and she decided to learn to use these same methods with horses. The Jicarilla Ranger District had 3 recently captured horses in the Forest Service holding facility. The gray mare, they said, sweats if you even look at her. The others were calmer. I want the wild one, I said. We brought her home to meet the other animals at Mustang Camp. If you're just joining this story, we recommend starting at the beginning of our Belle Parker playlist. Click here to go there now.
How about 82?
82, we left and went to 17, and we did 17.1, 17.2, and 17.3. So we did yield to side pressure on halter.
Oh, let me just read these off and I'll
yeah.
check them.
Okay.
Okay, turns head left in response to cue, yes. Right, yes. Steps left, steps right, yes. Will circle 360 to follow lead rope cues. She was able to do that. Drop head in response to downward lead pressure. She's able to do that. Nose to girth on left side. We didn't do that at that. So now we're on 83.
And one other thing to note on that is because of the rope problems, we kind of used a little shoelace as the rope. So we had this little orange shoelace hanging down about 6 or 8 inches.
Let's see if you can get her to go around the circle.
And that's what we were using.
And she wasn't afraid of it. I noticed at the end of it, she was flipping it around on her face. You know, she'd kind of made a little game of playing with that rope. Okay, 83.
83 was, and we did 16.4.
Do it head down
Nose to
again.
girth.
Yep.
Right and left side.
Yep.
Countdown 5.
Yep.
And then I think we reviewed all the others, didn't we? Didn't we tie the rope back on? And
I think we actually did a little walk-well back with the tiny rope. Or no, we did a couple of circles.
Yeah, I think we reviewed the whole thing, so I'm gonna just check them all off again because I'm pretty sure we did that just to make sure she could still do it. Then 84.
Haven't done it yet.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2. Ready? 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, D.
Got it then. Okay, then let's see. We had already finished 17 as of the 1st. So the next session we went right to 18.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what did we do there?
So 88 was a little bit weird. There were loud and novel. We went into our session and we noticed that there were people working on a car near with loud, weird sounds. So we decided to postpone 18, but instead just did a Liberty figure 8 walk and, you know, just kept her in the game. So it was a little bit of a 18 prep.
So that was the walk roll back.
Yeah. '88 was 89 was turn away from trainer on lead. We built like a 2-foot long lead. Just the idea being that if she got away, she would not be dragging a rope and, you know, be less scary. So the first thing we did do is we did desensitize to that rope. Kind of made a motion like the rope, like what it would have been doing if it was dangling off below her free, and fed every time the rope moved. And then in order to get the outside turn, I didn't really want to do the training in the alley. I kind of wanted the bigger space. And so you recommended that I kind of, on the lead, walk her towards a fence,
Mm-hmm.
and right when you kind of get up to the fence, turn.
Yeah, so I'm writing down here, approach to fence head on, then turn.
Yep, and I thought that was really great. I thought
Yeah,
it was a really good way to do it.
It was interesting how fast she learned it.
Yeah.
And then we had to start throwing in turns in the opposite direction because she was like, "Oh, you want me to go over here? Okay, okay."
Yeah,
So
for sure.
it was like maybe 4 turns.
Yeah.
And then she was just anticipating it.
Yeah. I also wonder, she's got a pretty good leading position because of all the stuff we've done. So if, that's part of why she was able to do that better, because she doesn't really have too much of a tendency to get ahead.
Yeah. She does a little bit sometimes, but for the
sure.
most part, not at all.